time to wake up. Gotta get out of bed. Excuses for what you are, when you're making excuses for your shit, when you're making excuses, baby, you just need to look inside.
Morning. Good morning, everybody. Appreciate everybody hanging out this morning. It is it has been a week. It's been a rough week, actually. But glad I'm here hanging out with you guys this morning. Yeah, I think we got a few things to talk about. But Phil is already talking my language. The one thing that I enjoy probably just as much as crispy bacon is crispy hash browns. So I'm heading over to the treehouse for breakfast for sure. So Phil, thanks for being here. Gary B, good morning. Yeah, Gary is usually out and about on Saturday mornings, but appreciate you being here. Lucretius, and both Phil and Gary beat Lucretius. What is going on? We're like an upside down. We're in a different. Are we Earth 616 still, or what's going on? Gene, good morning. Saw a lot of people hanging out this morning over at, and I missed it. I slept in. First night home in a week, sleeping in my own bed. So I was slept in. Woke up late, so I missed. I know David Comics and Wrestling had a show this morning. Totally slept through that. Caught a little bit of Fanboy Prime stream this morning. So as I was getting ready for this, which I'm not really. I didn't do a lot of prep this week. Let's put it that way. But Gene, good morning. Appreciate you being here. Derrz, good morning, sir. I know Derrz is super excited, as many of the community. Next week is Heroes Con in North Carolina. A bunch of, I mean, the list of the community members is probably it's 40, 50 people going. So I canceled my trip for that earlier this year. I was planning on going, but we've got some stuff going on here. And then obviously with some of the health things going on the last couple of weeks, it's probably a good idea that I'm not going. But man, I'm certainly having some FOMO over that one. There's so many people from the community going, and there's some hangouts planned. They're going to go see the Flash movie together. DJ Links rented a theater out. So it's a community only showing of the Flash. It just looks like it's going to be a blast. So yeah, kind of bummed I won't be going, but setting myself up to be there next year for sure. So Trev, good morning. Trev, man, every time I'm in a stream, Trev is there dropping links, supporting the channels. Really cool. Trev, thank you for doing that for the community and helping spread the word on the community. We got introduced to a new channel this morning over on Fanboy Primes. I'm drawing a blank already. I know it's Miss something. I'm forgetting it. So Fanboy or Trev, if you guys could drop her link. I know she's a recently started channel. I think she had in the mid 30s subs. So definitely want to go support her. Eatless Comics, I dropped subbed and dropped a couple videos in my watch later list. So I definitely need to go check out her channel. Mike, good morning. Appreciate you being here. Dave, good morning. Just your average geeks. Appreciate you being here. Madam is here. Madam has been up early. I think Madam got up earlier than I did this morning. Neil, good morning. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, and this week has been a bit of a blur, and we'll get into it. But so if I haven't watched your content or replied to your comment, it's just been one of those weeks. So I'll get to it eventually. Kind of getting back into the groove of things. Now being back home from being in the hospital all week. So Wellbore is here. Good morning. So Wellbore hanging out with Fanboy Prime. Appreciate you being here. Mrs. Von Hoot, all the way from across the pond. Appreciate you being here. And if you don't know, Mrs. Von Hoot is an incredible artist. You got to check out some of her work. She usually submits something on Between the Lines, the Roscoe Travis show on Monday nights. Fantastic work. And two, I was watching IzzyVerse has a sketchy show now on Thursday nights. Roscoe was on, Nornrad, bunch of people hanging out, and just some incredible artwork that was done over there. So many different talented artists in the community. So definitely make sure you get your nominations in too for Best Community Artist for the CBC Awards. So yes, yeah, feeling better. It's just good to be home. Even when you go on vacation, it always feels good to come home and be back in your own bed and your own surroundings. So yeah, good to be home. Everybody's saying good morning to everybody. Bobby's here. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Uh-oh. I see a super chat, and you know what that means. We release Florida Man. I just got to find him.
Hello, I like money.
So, Fanboy, thank you for that. I'm sure Matt appreciates your donation and his scantily clad body on a Saturday morning. DJ's here. Good morning. Yeah, I was watching In the Mix last night with DJ. That was you got to watch like the last 10 minutes of it. There's a product that DJ is now looking for a sponsorship on, Ab Cruncher or something. You definitely need to watch the last couple minutes if you didn't catch the show last night. DJ, appreciate you being here. It was really funny. Really, I think DJ, that should be a new series of shorts on that product. Eman, good morning. He is up early from the West Coast. Appreciate you being here. Just scrolling through. Chris is here. Chris loves comics. Good morning, sir. Chris, congrats to you. I know I watched your haul video. If you're not familiar with Chris, definitely go check him out. Does a weekly haul and review video. And Chris just landed a new position. So promotion at work. So Chris, congrats to you. Hopefully it comes with, I left a comment saying, hopefully it comes with a nice big pay increase. I know you said there's, some more responsibility at work. So, hey, you're going to give me more responsibility. You got to pay me. So Full List Examiner, good morning. Appreciate you being here. A lot of people hanging out this morning. We've got 28 people hanging out. I'm a little underprepared, but we're going to be doing, we'll do our giveaway. We'll do, we'll do some of the things, but let me just make sure I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Zach is here. Good morning. Zach, if you haven't watched, Zach sent me an amazing AOK box of Marvel Avenger cards that I ripped into this week, so definitely go check that out. Jimmy G is here. Good morning, Jimmy. Good to see you. Hope all is well. And anytime Jimmy G shows up, we release the original LCS dancers.
You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who's down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who down with LCS?
So, Jimmy, that's for you. Hopefully that helps get your Saturday going. C-Bizzle is here. Good morning, C-Bizzle. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Scrolling, aggressively relaxing. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Callie and Jordan Squad. David, good morning. Appreciate everybody coming out. Got a lot of people hanging out this morning. Justin's here. 3 Good Nerds. Appreciate you guys coming out this morning. Let me just, I think I'm getting to the bottom of the, there you go. There's the channel I was talking about earlier. Miss Nobody. Great new comic book channel. I just took, Fanboy Prime was showing off one of her shorts. So I definitely want to dig in a little bit more. So, wow, I guess I'm way behind on the chat here. 543 Collectibles. Appreciate you being here. Good morning. Let's see. Scrolling. 80s guy is here. Good morning. If you don't know, 80s guys, 80s guy. I don't know why I'm having trouble saying that. Has a great live stream every day. Shows off some scenery from New York. So definitely go check that out. It's just fun to watch. I like to have it in the background sometimes when I'm doing work during the week. I'll just have it having the scenery in the background. It's like, looking out the window. So really cool to see. Jerry's here. Good morning, Jerry. Appreciate you being here. Oh, and there she is. Good morning, Miss Nobody. Appreciate you being here. We were shouted you out a little bit earlier. I think Neil dropped your link. So hopefully some more community members will come over and check out your channel. Good to have you here this morning hanging out. We do this every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Most Saturday mornings. There's been a few times we had to move it to the afternoon, but Saturday mornings, 10 a.m., we hang out. Good group of people. Cody's here. I have an unboxing from Cody. Recent win from Cody that I'll be doing this week. Little autograph. So definitely be on the lookout for that. So let me see. Trying to catch up. All right. We've got the good. This official. The little 3 water dots here is the official Derrz emoji. So you should reference that as the Derrz emoji anytime you see that now. Let's see. I'm still way behind on the chat. I'm going to just scroll to the bottom because I may be here all day. But if I missed you, let me see. Brad is here. Good morning, Brad. Where's Brad? Where is he? He keeps. There he is. Good morning, Brad. I know Brad is heading to Heroes Con. Tylox the Mighty. I mean, there's so many people going to Heroes Con. So, good morning. Appreciate you being here. Josh, good morning, Josh. All right, some early morning fishing before work. Sounds like a good way to start your day. Appreciate you being here. All right. I think we're at the bottom. I think we're here finally. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Appreciate everybody hanging out. 29 people hanging out in the chat. So, yeah, as most of you know, I've been in the hospital all week. So I went in. So this has been going on for like 10 days. 2 weeks ago, Wednesday, I have a history of kidney stones. So since I'm like a teenager, I've had stones. My dad had kidney stones. So I was lucky enough to get that, inheriting that from him. So I've had kidney stones for years. I go to the doctor regularly, usually get it taken care of. But there's been a number of times where, kidney stones kind of just start moving around and they cause pain and I have to go to the ER. So that happened 2 weeks ago. I had to go into the ER. I knew I had some stones. I was supposed to get something. I was supposed to have a procedure later this month to take care of them, but they started moving around, caused me pain. And if you've never had a kidney stone, it's intense pain. And so most of the time it comes on, you get so much pain, you get nauseous, you vomit, because it's just a very intense pain, and you have to go to the ER because you need pain meds. You can't tolerate the amount of pain that you're getting. And so that happened to me 2 weeks ago Wednesday. They gave me some pain meds. I knew I had the stone. Everything kind of calmed down. They sent me home. With some pain meds. I managed through the last weekend. But then Monday morning, got up, was feeling good. And then within a couple hours, things went downhill. I had to go back to the ER and then spent the week. Spent the week in the hospital. I think this picture I'm going to show kind of represents kidney stones. So, the old trying to, suck a golf ball through a garden hose. Never good. So that kind of explains things. So spent the week. And what happened was I was hoping that they were going to do a procedure pretty quickly in the week. Like Tuesday, my urologist was actually scheduled to do some stuff in the hospital. So I was hoping they were going to take care of it for me then, and it just prolonged. So I didn't get a procedure done until Thursday to relieve the pain. And then they kept me overnight, and they finally released me yesterday. So I still have the stones. What they do is they do a stent. Basically, the stent goes. Just think of the quickest access point to your kidney, and that's how they get to the kidney. So they put a stent in. It basically opens up the passageway between the kidney and the bladder to help relieve the pain. But I still have to get the kidney stones addressed, so I still have some follow up to do. I have to go see my doctor again, this week. And so right now I'm home. I'm pain free. I'm not feeling any pain. So, but I still have I still have the stones. The stones are still rolling around in there, and I got to get them out. I have 2 stones that I have to get out. So, but it sucked being in the hospital all week. It just not fun. The healthcare system is a little crazy. Our nurses are definitely overworked. So, Eman, thank you for the super chat. Yes, and definitely go check out Eman. He does, his hair game is pretty on point.
Show me the money.
Yeah. No, that's not the case with kidney stones, right? That is, yeah. I do use I use Flomax, so it is it's a pill that helps open things up. But the current stone that I have is a 7 millimeter stone. So typically stones that are under like 5 millimeter that you can pass. So the way they explained it to me was the size of the stone, 7 millimeter, is about the size of a pencil eraser. So it's just tough to pass, and it like I said, when it travels, it causes so much pain. So that's the issue. So so like I said, I knew I had 2 stones. They were in the kidney. They form in the kidney, and then what happens is at some point they break free, and then that's when they start causing pain because they start moving around. And then there's I forget the scientific name for it, but there's basically between your kidney and your bladder, you have a path. I'm drawing a blank. There's basically a pipeline between the kidney and the bladder. And so my stone dropped into that passageway, and that's where it basically got stuck and was causing me so much pain. So I don't know if we want to talk so much more about this, but yeah. So that's the thing. I'm feeling good. I'm not in pain, but I still have to get rid of the stone. So I have to follow up with my doctor and figure out what they're going to do. It really depends on. And so I've had the procedure's called lithotripsy. It's basically they use sound waves to break up the stone. So I've had this done a number of times. They go in, they find the stone, and they try to basically break it up, make it smaller so that it's easier to pass. I've had that done 6-7 times, and it's usually effective. It really there's no guarantee with that procedure because it really depends on the focus and their aim with the device to break it up. But usually I've had pretty good success with it. So, but depending on where the stone is, if the stone is down in the bladder, they can't do that. They can do that, the lithotripsy, when it's in the kidney. But depending on where it is, they may not be able to do that. So they may have to go back up there and either try to grab it, pull the stone and retrieve it, or they can do a laser treatment where they can try to break it up and you can just pass it. So, yeah, I know way too much about kidneys and kidney stones these days. So, so, yeah. I mean, I inherited kidney stones from my dad and migraine headaches from my mom. So migraine headaches is a totally different thing. It's pretty intense pain, but it's pain where, you can't focus, you can't, you have sensitivity. For me anyway, I had sensitivity to light, you get nauseous, but it's like two different extremes. That's a pain that you can manage if you lay down, in a dark room. I mean, it sucks. Migraine headaches suck, but it's a different, they're the two worst things I've ever experienced health-wise: migraine headaches and kidney stones. And like I said, I was lucky enough to get them both. One from my mom and one from my dad. And so I have brothers and sisters, and luckily none of them have had kidney stones. They have had migraines. But I wouldn't wish either one on anybody. It's terrible, terrible, terrible pain. Yeah. So, Jimmy G's got some eBay. He's selling some books. So if you guys are interested, definitely go check that out. Oh, that is so funny. And Matt he isn't even here this morning too. So I think he regrets sending me that clip. I think he does. And Eman's got thinking about Mike dropping Eman's link. Eman's got a giveaway too coming up. I think he's got a 300 sub giveaway, I think, coming up in the next week or so, or sometime this month. So Eman, let us know about that so everybody can check it out. Yeah, it does. I know. It is kind of and that's basically, the name says it all. It's trying to increase the flow, maximizing the flow. So, Sean, good morning. Appreciate you being here. Definitely go check out Sean's channel, Slim Collection, Food and More. Always does a great weekend video, Sunday video with his family hanging out, going to a restaurant or, visiting somewhere. So definitely go check him out. I've been rambling so much. Black Crown Comics, good morning. Definitely go check out their channel, fairly new channel, right? Trying to grow their subs, doing some live streams. Definitely pretty cool. Let's see. Just scrolling, making sure I'm not missing. I don't have any current stones like that I've collected, because the last time I went into my doctor, I had a collection, probably 6 or 7 stones that they basically send them into the lab to get, they they analyze them to see what's causing it. So I usually have a little collection of stones, but I just got rid of them all until I passed these 2 that I have. So my wife keeps asking me if I could turn them into diamonds, but I said unfortunately I can't do that. No, no chance to redirect them. I wish. That would be a whole, you'd probably need Mario and Luigi's plumbing to handle that. Well, that was it. I jumped in. I think I jumped in Chris the Comic Vet's live stream on Wednesday night from the hospital. And Chris wanted proof. So he wanted me to show, he wanted me to produce one of the stones. So I haven't done that yet, but hopefully in the next week or 2, I will be producing some new stones. So, well, that's why I told my wife. I said maybe I'll get her like maybe a kidney stone ring, right? You get the large stone in the middle and some of the smaller pieces around, like in a nice setting. She didn't want to go for that. So, yes. Well, and I had to explain to my doctor, look, I need to get home by Saturday morning. I'm a big YouTube star. I have a big show, and people count on me to hang out Saturday morning. So I need to be home. I can't do this from the hospital bed in a hospital gown. So, and so he made it happen. So that was good. Yeah, two worst pains I've ever experienced. So hopefully, I actually have a pretty good medication for migraines that I take, and within a couple hours they're gone. So kidney stones, not so much. I mean, I was popping oxycodone pretty regularly last week, and it kind of took the edge off, but didn't get rid of the pain. I'm trying to think. They gave me morphine as a painkiller in the ER, which really took the edge off, but didn't get rid of the pain. Toradol, and I got to look it up because I'm not that familiar with that painkiller. But Toradol was the one that they finally gave me that got rid of the pain totally. But evidently that's a very strong painkiller. So, but that was the one that worked for me. Oxycontin, and which is basically a Percocet. I guess I don't know why they've changed the name. It's a painkiller with Tylenol in it, Percocet basically. So yeah, they're never fun. My dad had them. I remember seeing my dad like in the fetal position on the floor one time in so much pain, and my mom took him to the hospital because he had a kidney stone. So that was my first introduction to kidney stones as a kid. I was probably 7 or 8 years old, and I'm like, Mom, what is wrong with Dad? He was in so much pain. So yeah, well, a 6 millimeter stone is, like I said, they say it's the tip of an eraser, right? So pretty big, right? Tip of an eraser, that's pretty big. We could do something with that. Maybe get it slabbed. We'll have to figure that out. Maybe, Comics Curing Cancer, we could auction it off. So, yeah. Sometimes you get, I wasn't sure I had migraines early on, because you have cluster headaches but I was getting headaches like on the migraine headaches I would get would be like on one side of the head. And then, like I said, so intense, like sensitivity to light, you'd get nauseous. You couldn't focus. So yeah. All right. Enough bad things. Let's move on to something else. But yeah, no, home, feeling better, but still have some stuff I got to do this week. I did have a procedure scheduled for this coming Thursday, so I'm not sure if they're going to keep that, the lithotripsy I had. So I'm not sure if they're going to keep that or, so I got to kind of talk with my urologist on Monday. We're slabbing all kinds of body parts and medical items. Thanks, Josh. Have a great day at work. Kenneth, did I miss Kenneth Bird? There he is. Kenneth Bird, good morning, sir. Appreciate you being here. Always good to see Kenneth hanging out. He's always hanging out in all the chats. So let me see. There we go. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. All right. June 17th. Okay, 10 p.m. Pacific. All right. Yeah, she's doing it in the afternoon, right? So that's next Saturday. And actually, so Rob, Eman, just so you know, Rob and Chris are not doing Only Slabs that weekend because they'll be at Heroes Con. So you kind of have that afternoon wide open. So we'll definitely have to go check out Eman for his giveaway on that Saturday. Comic Joe, good morning. If you're not familiar with Comic Joe's channel, definitely go check her channel out. She does some great reviews. Definitely need to go check her out. Make Pokemon not war. Good morning. I agree. My son and I play Pokemon Go. He is my son, well, he's got to be 21 next month, but he is my Pokemon expert. If I have a Pokemon question, I go to him. Thanks for dropping the link, Zach. Appreciate that. Yeah, my youngest son is my biggest. If I have a question, I'm a big Star Wars fan, but he knows more than, he knows planets. He knows, he's my go-to guy for Pokemon and Star Wars. So, but we do enjoy a good game of Pokemon Go. I pretty much play it all the time. Oh, nice. All right. Thanks for dropping the link, Neil. Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate you being here. We do this every Saturday morning. We hang out. Comic Cap, good morning. Appreciate you being here. Just trying to keep up with the chat. Appreciate everybody being here. Manny, good morning, Manny. Oh, that's what I could do, right? I could put the kidney stones in the Infinity Gauntlet setup. I like that idea. That may be something I could do. I think we do that. I like that. Like I said, I just gave away all my stones to my doctor, so I don't want to make. I only have 2 right now, and I don't want to make any more. So I wish I would have kept those stones and not given them to the doctor. Yeah, and definitely check out everybody. Most everybody here has a channel, so definitely if you're not familiar, go, please drop links. Southpaw Brad's got a great channel. Has been a little quiet on the comic book side, but I know he's doing a new Wednesday live stream with Furbird the Nerd. They're doing kind of a investment show, which is interesting. Talking some real estate and some stocks and things like that. So definitely a little twist show. It's always good to get a little education on your money. So Daredevil NYC, good morning. Appreciate you being here. I know we've been hanging out a little bit over on Legion's channel with you. I've seen you around recently, so really good to have you hanging out with us this morning. Jackson's here. Appreciate Jackson being here. Oh, man. What? Let's see. What did I miss? Oh boy. Yeah. It's not fun. I don't like being on the pain medicine because it just doesn't. I have a very low tolerance for medication, and so it just you don't feel right. But just with the stones and the amount of pain you're in, you just sometimes you really have no choice. So, Trev dropping links. Let's see. I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Let's see. I think I missed somebody here. Drac is here. Good morning, Adrian. Appreciate you being here. Another one of our talented artists in the community, as well as Phil. And a big shout out to Phil. Phil sent me a message when I was in the hospital this week on Instagram. He's like, "Hey, what's your email?" And I sent him my email, and he sent me over some digital comic books. So I was able to read a few of them when I was in the hospital. Unfortunately, I didn't do a lot of. I had my phone with me, but I was just so out of it and not feeling well that I didn't really watch. I figured, oh, well, I can watch a lot of YouTube and keep me entertained, but just wasn't feeling it. So I didn't watch a lot of YouTube. I did a few. I popped in on a few streams and things like that. But Phil sent me some digital comics that I was able to read. What was the one? The Job. The Job #1 about a wrestler and a bank robbing, and that was really good. And then I started to read the other book that Phil sent me, but didn't get through it all. So still have those, have them all downloaded. Definitely want to go back and read that. But Phil, thank you so much for that. So thoughtful, and really it was good to kind of just get my mind off things by reading a little bit and not worrying about everything that was going on. So really do appreciate that. That was a really nice, a surprise and very nice gesture to do that. So appreciate that. Oh yes, that's it. So I was talking about Brad's stream on Wednesday evening. So it's sunset to south. It's a new channel. Definitely if you can drop that link. So it's kind of a combination of Southpaw Brad and Furbird the Nerd doing a new channel with kind of, like I said, more of an investment money focus, which is good. Interesting for me because I definitely have an interest in personal finance. It's definitely it's something I think that we don't have enough education on, right, on how to handle our money. So let's see. Comic Book Community Awards. We are in full swing on the Comic Book Community Awards. So a lot of nominations coming in. I think last time I checked, we had 160 plus different nominations come in so far. And I know a lot of people have been talking about it. Some people have been doing 22 Comics did a great video. Not his live nominations, but he was kind of going over some of the categories that he was maybe not familiar with and asking for people for recommendations. And so that was a really good video. Bleecker Street Comics did a live stream last week that I haven't watched yet. I have it queued up, but he was talking about the Comic Book Community Awards as well. So a lot of people have been doing, videos about the awards. So really, again, it's just helpful to help spread the word, make, maybe people aware of it. Definitely go check it out, cbcawards.org. I'm pretty sure everybody hanging out, most people hanging out this morning are, oh, wow. Daredevil. Wow. Yeah. I mean, you'd be surprised at how many people have different, different addictions to whether it's, prescription or alcohol or illegal drugs, I should say, right? You definitely go check out S. Vaughn 82's channel. Scotty Vaughn, he does a live stream every Monday night, Comic Book Addicts. And they talk some real stuff over there. Scott is in recovery and talk some good stuff, some real life stuff. So definitely worth checking out if you're not familiar. So nice. Yeah, I have to hit my LCS today. I haven't, I wasn't able to go this week, obviously. So I have to, I'm going to go pick up my books, hopefully today, this afternoon, probably after the stream. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to picking up some books and getting some reading in this, this weekend. So, yeah, Pokemon, that sucks. That sucks. So, just scrolling through. So yeah, Comic Book Community Awards, channel memberships. I didn't get a chance to update the channel membership video this week. but I will share it. So we do have channel memberships. So appreciate the channel membership. So shout out to all of the channel members: Trev, the shipping guru; Dr. Von Hoots Comics from the Spiral Dimension; Seth 11, Rob Fat Staxo Comics, the Comic Vet; IzzyVerseNYC, S Vaughn 82, Comic Bookworm, Naman, J80 Hobbies, Comics by the Bay, our favorite dancer in the morning, Fanboy Prime, Collecting with Derrz, Joshua Anderson, CatFan Comics Man, Comiverse Tony, TM Nerdy, Philtastic Comics and Art, PSN Greenhulkster, Gene Malo, Eman's World of Geek, Madam Blaster, and Chris Loves Comics. So shout out to all the channel members. Thank you for that. We'll be doing our monthly giveaway. We do the last Saturday of every month for the channel members. And we are doing a Empire Comics mystery box. That'll be this month's giveaway. So if you're not familiar, Empire Comics just does, he just did his first round of mystery boxes. So it's 8 to 10 books, some cards. He's doing like a pack of cards, like classic cards. And he has a grand prize. So there's a chance to win a golden ticket. So we're going to be giving away not one, but 2 of his mystery boxes to 2 channel members this month. So if you're interested in that, and if not, even go check out Empire Comics. I think he's going to try to be doing a monthly mystery box. So definitely go check that out. Pretty reasonably priced given the books that he plans to include in them. So Raging Cajun, good morning. Appreciate you being here. Hungry D, good morning, D. Appreciate you being here. Definitely go check out Dee's channel. She's got a great channel too. A lot of cooking and shopping and travel videos over there. Really, the food, some of the food stuff that she makes it's like watching Sean's channel, Slim, on Sundays. He's always eating at a great place and always making me hungry. So. Yeah, it's always good. You'd be surprised at how many people have been, maybe within their family, just affected by, abuse, right? Abuse of whatever the drug of choice is. So it's always good to have good recovery, hearing good recovery stories. So, always good to hear people on the other side of it. So. Good stuff. Yep, Derrz too, I know. Right? Derrz is recovery as well. Always good to hear, and that's where some of his positivity comes from, right? Taking a different look on life. So Otaku's here. Good morning. Otaku, the current first place in our fantasy baseball. The fantasy baseball league is interesting. It's not the same as our football league. The football guys seem to be much more passionate about it, but we have like a group of, so it's a small league. It's only 8 teams, and he's killing it. He's got his roster is stacked. Otani and just so many good players on his roster. So I'm trying to catch him. So, but it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. I know it looks like a couple of teams have kind of not been really managing their rosters and that, so which is unfortunate. But all right, good, yeah. I know Naman the Nominator, the bookworm. He's been doing some videos as well. So, wow, I think I'm way behind on the chat. I apologize. Rambling on here. Let's see. Let me make sure. There's Cup. Will, good morning, sir. Well, I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you waking up and remembering that we're here. Let's see. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Let's see. Yeah. Yes, that's a requirement for the Fantasy Football League. You need your Super Pro, a copy of Super Pro. All right, I think I am there. Wait a minute, Surfer's here. Surfer, are you back in Hawaii, or you still on the East Coast? I know Surfer was visiting on the East Coast, so kind of lost track this week with not watching much. So, Surfer, hope all is well. Oh no, I'm going to get in trouble now. I'm going to show up on some paperwork somewhere. They're going to come looking for me. And if you're not familiar with A Surfer's channel, you definitely got to go check out his channel. Daily Pack Rips. He's always doing something crazy over on his channel. So swimming with turtles and fish in Hawaii. Out just always a great channel. He's always having a good time. So Kenneth, we appreciate your support, man. I know you're always hanging out in everybody's chat. So all right, last day. All right, so you're still on the East Coast. All right, so it's not ungodly hour for you in Hawaii. So yeah, A Surfer's Eman, check out A Surfer. He lives in Hawaii and he's always showing off some beautiful scenery in Hawaii. So really good stuff. All right, let's do. We're 10:47 already. I know Phil has his live stream at 11. So why don't we run our? Let me share my screen. We'll run our giveaway for this week. There we go. So use the hashtag Big Stones as this week's hashtag for a chance to win. So yeah, my wife and I are next year. Yes, next year. So we'll be married 24 years this December. Our 25th, we're planning a trip to Hawaii. That's our plan. 25th celebrate our 25th anniversary by going to Hawaii. Oh. All right, we'll give everybody a few seconds to enter. We've got 42 in the chat and 28 entries, so give everybody a couple seconds to enter. Thank you. So, yeah, we're not there yet, but we're getting there. We're on our way. We're excited about things, some changes that we're going to be making with living arrangements and things like that. So excited, and then we're definitely. I don't think we've ever really we've done some small trips together since we got married and the kids, but not any big trips like that. So for ourselves, right? It's always been family trips, which has been great. I'm not complaining. Always enjoy spending time with the family. So, but it'll be nice for my wife and I just to have a big trip on our own. I think the trips on our bucket list are obviously Hawaii. She's been there before. I've never been to Hawaii. And Ireland. Ireland, we want to visit Ireland. So that is the two for us. CatFan, good morning, sir. I apologize to you. I have not made any of your daily comic book and collectible videos this last couple days, but I have a good excuse. But hopefully I'll be back soon. I missed yours this morning. I slept in, so no worries. You're here. That's all that you're here now. Rob is here too. Rob Fat Stacks, where is he? There he is. Good morning, Rob. Rob, how many streams will you be on today? I think that's the question. I know last week it was like 7, something like that. Rob is the busiest man on YouTube. So yeah, we haven't. We've just discussed that we want to go to Hawaii. We haven't really done any planning yet, so we'll definitely take our time to plan everything's out. So there he is. Comics by the Bay. Good morning. You've already made several appearances on the show already this morning, so appreciate you stopping in. I saw you changing the oil in the truck, getting it ready for a Heroes Con trip, heading north to Heroes Con for you. So Biggie's here. Good morning, Biggie. Biggie was hanging out live stream last night. Caught a little bit of that. Hanging out with Comic Journey, Bleecker Street, a bunch of people. That was a fun show. I caught a last 15, 20 minutes of it. So all right, let us run this giveaway. Good luck to everybody. 33 entered. Good luck. Mike. Back-to-back wins from Mike. Mike won last weekend. Congrats to Mike. All right, let's find some books for Mike. Let's see. I did add a few new books to the prize box. I do have a bunch more that I have to get added. So Roscoe's here too. Good morning, Roscoe. And Roscoe did some great artwork this week on Between the Lines, and he did. He was on the Sketchy Show with IzzyVerse. Let's see, we've got 4. All right, prize tagging Miss Nobody. Awesome. Thanks for that, Mike. Good to have a new winner. I figured you might prize tag. All right, so Miss Nobody, this is what you've won. You have won Static Season number 1, Issue number 1. Oh, Rob, where's Rob Fatstacks? We have a Shogun Warriors number 1. We have Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 1. It's Morphin time. We have, this is Dark Knight's Death Metal number 2. Crazy Wonder Woman cover. And then we have Black Panther number 7. So, Mike, thank you for passing these along to Miss Nobody. I figured, like I said, when I saw your name come up, I said, Mike may prize tag. So, Derrz, have a great one. Have a great weekend. Yeah, Roscoe. Yep, home, feeling a little bit better. Still got a couple little things I got to get cleaned up, but yeah, feeling good. Mike and I go way back. Mike is my guy. I knew Mike when he lived in Texas. Come on. So Miss Nobody, if I'm not sure if you're on Instagram, if you are, you can find me there and send me a message. Or you can use email address is it's comicbookcommunityawards@gmail.com. So Comic Book Community Awards, all spelled out, at gmail.com. You can email me there, or if you can find me on Instagram, if you're on Instagram, just send me your, DM me your address, and I'll get these books sent out to you on Monday. So really cool. Good to have, I've got the books, I've got some channel stickers we'll send you. So really cool. Congrats to you, Mike. Thank you for the prize tag. Really, really, really good. Yeah, Matt. Matt, since Matt wasn't here earlier, when we released his dancing, let's embarrass him firsthand. Let's see. Where is he? Where is Matt? There he is.
Hello, I like money.
So hopefully we'll see a lot of that at HeroesCon this weekend. Shirtless Matt with those dead eyes, scaring some other community members. So I think there's a Friday night hangout, so I expect to see that. I expect to see lots of Instagram posts of that happening after a few beers at the hangout. So I'm sure you make your family proud, Matt. Yes, I mean you pretty much know him pretty well at this point after seeing that video several times this morning. So, Kenneth, have a great day, sir. Appreciate you hanging out. I'm sure we'll see you at some of the other live streams. Silence of the Lambs. Now, if Matt brings lotion to the Heroes Con, you know there's a problem. All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up. I had, before we do, one book. Well, I read 2 books this week, but really want to talk about, if you haven't read. So this wraps up this 12-issue Punisher series. This was really, really good. Definitely might want to check out the trade on this. I really enjoyed it. Pretty interesting the way it wrapped up. And, kind of a little bit of a, open-ended, I would almost say maybe cliffhanger a little bit at the end. So that was the one book I happened to read last weekend before I went to the ER. So, but yeah, definitely check that out. Definitely worth a read. I think we're going to get another Punisher series or something happening with the Punisher in the future, but that was a really good series. So yeah, I think that's a good way to explain it, right? Ending of the Punisher, but not Frank Castle, right? So interesting to see where it goes. But I would, it's a 12-issue series. I'm sure they'll have a trade out for it, so definitely want to go check it out. So, Sean, thank you. Yeah, definitely glad. Like I said, glad to be home. It was so nice to sleep in my own bed last night. Got a really good night's sleep. So, but I appreciate everybody hanging out this morning. Philtastic. In just a couple minutes, Philtastic Comics and Art. Definitely go check out his channel. He is, he's got a great show, hangs out with his family, his son and his wife. Just a great stream. So I'm going to jump over there. I'm going to go take a pee break first. But have a great weekend, everybody. Appreciate everybody hanging out and all the well wishes this week. People reaching out to me on Instagram and Phil, again, thank you for the books you sent over. So I actually got to catch up with Brad too. Brad and I need to talk. So appreciate everybody. Great community. So glad to be a part of it. Some really good people. I'm so bummed I won't be making HeroesCon, but do have plans to be there next year. So, but yeah, have a great weekend, everybody. What are we going to leave you with? Let's see. Well, yeah.
Emotional damage.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.